We are going to quickly look at citations on Borough Library with their databases as well as limitless libraries and citing a book. We're going to start with Tennessee Electronic Library. It is the TEL buttons right there in the middle. That is a great place to start in your research. From TEL, I would want you to go to Students, and from Students, click High School. And from high school, there's lots of databases to look at, but the first one I want you to try is Student Resources. Student Resources is a great start in your research process. My topic to search this year is Appalachian Trail, and you can kind of see it'll auto-populate some different entries that you can search with. Once it gets those quotes in, go ahead and hit the search bar or that little magnifying glass, and you can see we have multiple resources to look at that might help me if I was to write a paper. Emma Gatewood's a very important person, a part of the Appalachian Trail, an article. So I found my article, and this is where you're going to want to sign in with your Microsoft account. Now, of course, you have your Google account here you can use as well, but I'm encouraging you to use your Microsoft account, which is your Office 365 account. For students, it looks different. It's your username at mmpsk12.org, but for teachers, theirs is different. So now I'm logged in, and so at this point, I can save all these articles to my OneDrive. It's like your Google Drive. And you can even save your citations. So I'm going to send it to my OneDrive. I'm going to hit export, and we keep it in MLA8. That is the most accepted citation here at Hillsborough. Some people use APA for medical reasons, like it is more of a medical formatted accepted citation. But we're going to stick with MLA export, and then it'll send it to my folder. So at this point, we've sent our first citation and our first article to our Office 365 account or OneDrive account. And so we can go back to Borough Library and see the Office 365 link here and log in. Again, I'm already logged in, and we're going to go to our OneDrive account. It's right up here at the top of the cloud, the OneDrive account. And you should see it might be up at the top, or you might have to modify if you have a lot of files. But there is Student Resources and Context. Those are the two articles. There's the article that I sent, and here is the citation. We're going to go ahead and open up that citation and start working on a works cited page. Sometimes you might have to convert it from coming from a different format. So here's our first citation, and I'm going to build this in to create my own works cited page and go back and continually add on my citations, because once you get back into Borough Library, you might discover other resources. I click the Limitless Libraries button because it has a ton of research tools as well. I want to make sure you're aware of all the things that are available on Limitless Libraries too. Classroom Video on Demand is also a great resource to use when you're trying to find multiple sources. It also contains a lot of primary sources because they're actual video. So I found a video on the Appalachians. That might not be necessarily Appalachian Trail. Here's the one that has an example of Boy Scouts on the Trail. And so I could go into the transcript, find that part of the transcript where they're talking about the Appalachian Trail, and click to that section of the video, and it'll take me there, and I could start watching that video right from where they're about to start that sentence about the Appalachian Trail. You can also hit the citation button here. It's not going to send it straight to our OneDrive. We don't have that feature yet, but you can just copy and paste and go back to your OneDrive, your citation works cited page, and paste it in. And there you've got your second source. Now if we go back into Borough Library, we're going to go back to Limitless Libraries, and this time I'm actually looking for the books that I read over the summer. And this is one of the movies that I actually watched and helped me in my research. Now, from this point, this is very important that you're listening because you want to be able to get the correct citation. So I'm going to show edition and then click more information. And if you scroll down, you will see that they already have the citations built for you on the catalog. So I'm going to pull that citation, copy it, add it to my citations page, and then go back to Borough Library. Back on the catalog, I'm going to find that other book that I read. There it is. So again, show edition, more information, scroll down, and you can find the citation already built for you. So you don't have to worry about the format because it is built correctly. Copy it, and then go back and add to my works cited. Now it's very important that you cite everything, even the picture. So if you have a picture that you're wanting to use for your project, find the citation for that picture, because adding a picture or video to your research project and not telling it was basically not you making the picture or drawing the picture is stealing that source from someone. You have to cite everything that is not yours in a research project. This is just a beginning example of how you can work with getting your citations. Again, the best citations you can find are from reputable databases like the ones found on Borough Library. There's one more resource I want to show you. This biography and context is something extra that Hillsborough's purchased. It'll work automatically here. But if you are at home, you might need to use, oops, wrong person. You might need to use Hillsborough as the username and password. Okay, so I've found a biography that I wanted to add. Again, you click it. You can save the article if you want to your OneDrive, but you do want to collect those citations for your research. All right. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or ask your teacher for citation help. And that's all. Thank you.